Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein Porcupine, I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, let me leave your ass alone. I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, you know. But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV?
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was I just upped my game and was being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now I know.
Man,
I listened to your show and I was like, what does it mean, you know? Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. You know, some people talk about, it's there's 60 on the list.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it, you know? I mean, he kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself. It's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down, and that's basically you can I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, and I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frick, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve, the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go.
When I put it in your mouth, you drink it all. You take your clothes off every night just to call.
It's your boy, the Dean. Classes in session, guys. Don't forget tonight we have the Pineapple Show, so we just wanted to chop it up with y'all guys for a few hours. Alex, we want to chop it up for you guys for a few hours, everybody. To chop up this game today, we're going to be talking about Don't Play King, Be King, the rule of Jill Scott, and we're going to talk about that rule. The rule has always been in place. It was just crazy that a woman said something about it. And we're going to actually discuss and talk about it. So, guys, if you want to call in, the number is 833-859-8744. If you have a question, please put a Q, and we'll be happy to answer your questions that you have. So let's go ahead and chop it up. So, gentlemen, so let's get into the show. We ain't going to be too long, but we just want to talk to y'all real quick and chop it up on this thing, because I think a lot of people don't understand what the rule is about and why is it so important as far as the game goes. What the rule is about and why it's so important. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the clip, and there's some things she said before the clip that we're going to play, but there was a reason why the clip was being played. And it's very interesting because I've always just heard the clip. It's the end of the clip, but I never actually heard the whole clip itself. And I want all you guys who are listening to go ahead and soak this up. And we're going to be talking about this. This is very key in the game itself. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and grab the video and we will check it out. So this is very interesting. Very interesting. We'll break it down. Here we go.
Be my friend.
Be friends and don't be scared of me. If you're scared of me, I will eat you.
Damn, Jill.
We're in her place.
Damn.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, stop. Oof. 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 So, gentlemen, one thing that Jill is saying and Jill is talking about real quick is that the thing about Jill is that she is, again, a lot of women won't admit this, but she is speaking for the majority. I won't say all women because some women will give you guys a chance, but she is dead ass serious. And this is why we are talking about being king and learning the game and understanding the game. But let's continue what she's saying, because until he gets to the big part, here we go. Check this out.
So it's no point in me dating someone that's afraid of me because I can walk all over you. And who wants that? Nobody wants that. I'll end up doing that and feel bad about it, and
then leaving the person and they're crying, and
then you're like, I'm dating a bitch ass, and I don't really,
why?
No respect.
Why?
Okay, so gentlemen, there are several. It just seems like the greatest war that's happening to young men today is not the war of women being at war with men. I think a lot of people misinterpret things that's going on right now. One of the greatest wars that's going on is that a lot of these males are trusting people who are not giving them any kind of a mindset and a mentality to move as a single-minded man. I think that's one of the biggest problems that people are having, and we'll talk about that in 1 second. Let's finish what she says.
Get you from Philly sometime.
I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Damn,
Does that make sense?
I want to tweet that, but it ain't gonna sound the same.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's it right there. I mean, at the end of the day, women are looking for many things. But one of the things that they're looking for most of all, gentlemen, they're looking for leadership and direction. And I guess you'll see some of that tonight, a lack of it tonight on the Pineapple Show. But gentlemen, this starts before you meet the woman. And this is what we're going to be talking about. And guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. You can call in. We got you covered. But we're gonna talk about this. See, people always tell you about leadership and always tell you how to move as a leader. But people don't understand that in order to become the person that we are always trying to get you to become, at the end of the day, it is believing in yourself as a man. It's very essential to the foundation of everything that you do, even leading a woman the right way. Because what we feel or what we miss out on and forget, gentlemen, is that there is nothing wrong with telling a woman to do something as long as it can have nothing to do with sex. You can't just tell a woman to lay down on her bed. You can't do those things, okay? So what we're saying is that from the moment you meet her, you should tell her what to do as far as in call me. That's leadership. Telling a woman to call me, gentlemen. Telling a woman, I want you to accompany me. Okay, gentlemen? These are beginning steps of leadership to show a woman that you are totally different from everybody else. And for many people out here, they don't know how to lead themselves for so many things. See, the thing is that as a man, you want to influence women by the realm of the information. You can teach them, not their job, but their mentality. You can teach women through the game and sitting on your throne. You can challenge women from your throne. Okay? You can do all these things. And see, what most people fail to get when it comes to all this is that it is the influence that you have of yourself to be able to influence a woman. Now again, if I were to tell a woman to do something, and just like you guys, they are allowed to say no. They don't have to, they don't answer us all. But man, I tell you, man, let me stop it. You know, man, I tell you, man, I wish there was a way that you guys can just hear our conversations that we have on the back end. And I'm over here talking to one of the dogs and shit. And this 29-year-old joint walks up to him and just starts talking to him. And guys, you just got to understand, when you're with wolves, it's just great to see how they move, because we all move alike. And one thing you'll notice, the influence that you have over a woman, a woman enjoys expressing herself, explaining herself, and giving you more information that she will give the other guy because of the influence that you have. And it is so, man, guys, it's just so great being around dogs, man. Around wolves. It's so great to see how women turn to butter and how they just want to be led by a man. They will turn to butter. It's great how they let their hair down, how they like to flirt, and how they like to open up. And I know a lot of you guys may see this as crazy, or it might go over your head, but it's cool, guys, because we, in these 2 hours, we got you. We'll do a few hours, we'll answer your questions and all this, but we're going to talk about being king. We want you to be king. But what does it mean to be king? Okay, gentlemen, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. See, at the precipice of being king, okay, at the core of being king, you have to be. And for Sally's, they said it the best way. If y'all watch it, I think it's on Amazon Prime or something. So the woman does something for the king and she starts crying. The king goes, sees her. She's all upset. And he said the dopest thing ever. He said, in order to rule, you must learn sacrifice. In order to rule, gentlemen, you must learn sacrifice. And sacrificing in these moments right here means that, am I willing to put my hunger for women aside versus the principle and integrity that I have for myself? It is a crossroads that is going to show you what you are and what you can be at this moment. Because if y'all heard the guys, some guys yesterday that called in, what did they say? You know, she wasn't complying, she wasn't following, things didn't work out, but she came back. Should I bring her back? See what I'm saying? What I'm saying to you guys out here, outside of sex, because we have to keep this in mind, that if I make a suggestion or I say I want something and you cannot give me that something, then I will dismiss you. I will let you go and move on like that. And gentlemen, when you have that mentality, it changes everything. It changes everything. And it also bends the reality. It doesn't break the algorithm or reality, but it will bend it, because women are not used to guys walking away from what's between their legs, gentlemen. They're not used to it. They've never ever met anyone to move that way and say things like that, gentlemen. And see, what we're saying is that when you are able to make the said sacrifices, gentlemen, what happens is that you are going to exude confidence, and it is going to draw the woman in. I mean, just like my boy talking to this 29-year-old man. He was exuding confidence. She was giggling and smiling so much that thank you, 13 Lights. She was giggling and smiling so much that I could feel the smile over the phone. You can tell when you have games, someone that's smiling from ear to ear by how they're moving, how they're laughing, how they're joking, and all this other stuff. And the crazy thing about it was like, you know what? He could have bit her neck and took her right up the tree, and she would have been fine with it. She was just waiting for him to give her some leadership and direction. But in order to have this leadership and direction, gentlemen, there has to be something very, very important. Because this is what you're saying to somebody. I want to lead you to wherever you want her to go. But how can someone follow you if you yourself, not the woman, if you yourself, now it's important, don't trust in your own vision that you have for yourself. The vision that you have for yourself, gentlemen, is very important in the game. Because without a vision that you have for yourself, you will never be able to inspire women to follow you or take the risk of following you. It is the foundation of everything in the game, is the man that is king. You are king, but you have to be able to lead yourself. Because if you cannot lead yourself and you do not believe in yourself, gentlemen, please write this down. From your foundation, it will always be shaky, which means that the structure of you is at risk. And if a woman can recognize your structure is shaky or flaky or easily swayed, there is risk in this. So the question is does she want to take the risk? And 9 times out of 10, they will not take the risk. But gentlemen, when you learn yourself, learning the game, being a student of the game, having understanding of understanding, being willing to make the sacrifices, being willing to let women go who do not follow your program, being willing to let women go when you ask for things, again, outside of sex. I mean, ask versus task. You have to be, when you are able to do these things, gentlemen, it is the beautiful thing that a woman's going to recognize to follow you, because she is going to recognize that you, not me, but you, gentlemen, you are going to be the master. See, the only way, wait, I had to break that thought. Listen, the only way, get your crayons out. The only way a woman is going to follow you wholeheartedly, and we're talking free will. And guess what? They will follow you and they will walk away from you, but they will feel the pain of walking away from you when you dismiss them and move on, is when, gentlemen, when she can recognize that you and you alone are the master of your actions, your emotions, and all of your thoughts. You see, gentlemen, if you cannot have any command over yourself, you cannot demand anything from a woman. If you don't know how to hold yourself accountable, how can you expect women to follow your direction? How? A woman will not follow. They just won't. And you have to understand who you are. You have to understand your mentality. You have to understand how you move and how you think. And everything you think before you move. Because every decision as a man, gentlemen, needs to, not has to, It needs to align with who you are, what you are, and what you believe in. If that doesn't align together, gentlemen, then you can never effectively direct women. Okay, this is why when so many guys say, well, why don't you come to I don't know you. Hey, let's go back to my place. Hey, how you doing? I'm Mike. Hey, I got an idea. Let's go back to my place. Hey, my name is Deshaun. Hey, let's go ahead and smash. Let's go back to my place. I want y'all to think, and here's the question. Why doesn't it work? Versus there's someone that says, hey, what's going on? My name is Steve. How you doing? And this is why I came over here. And this is what I want to do. I want you put your bed in and say, you know what? Hey, check this out. Here's my number. I want you to call me. This is because I want to take you out. And this is what I want to do. And this is why I want to do it. See, the game will always demand of you something you don't have in yourself if you don't have game. And it will always demand clarity and understanding, meaning that you have to understand what it is you're saying. This is why we talk about the square. You have to know why you're saying what you're saying. Because if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, then the woman's going to recognize that you're just saying things. So you always have to know your why. But also in this, defending. What does it mean to defend my position? When somebody questions or challenges you, you should be able to stand on your principle with clarity and understanding and not waver and change because you say to yourself, well, I should waver because I'm close to having sex. That's not going to handle and that's not going to work. But standing on it is the most important thing, or expressing it would be, but standing on it from a mental principle, from your mindset. Standing on it is saying this, and this is where the sting comes in, gentlemen. All my guys listening, this is where the sting comes in at. The sting comes in when you have to stand on what you believe in. And standing on what you believe in means that I believe in it and I believe in me in so much that if you dangle the pussy in front of me to get me to change or waver what I'm standing on, I have to dismiss you and roll out. Period. That's standing on it. Gentlemen, when you move this way, it changes everything for a woman because she is not used to men thinking and moving this way. You need to know what you are trying to accomplish for yourself. But I always tell you, if the accomplishment is not you and the accomplishment is sex, then you will never accomplish anything. Is a square similar to one's laws, rules, and codes? No, it all connects. The square. Think of the square as the structure or the foundation. The laws, the rules, the codes, the principles, the narratives, the mission, all those are the nails and the bolts that hold down the square. They are the bolts and the nails that hold down the square. Great question, K-Dog. Great question. Gentlemen, there's nothing wrong right now because most of you don't understand who you are. You don't know why you are. And because you don't know these things, you're all over the place, and that's okay. See, if you haven't figured it out yourself yet, then how can a woman follow you if you're lost and she's under your direction? It's going to feel like you're taking her over a cliff. Gentlemen, this is why believing in yourself, that's the game. It's the belief that no matter what and who doesn't believe in me, I will always believe in myself. I will believe in my team. I will believe in my scribe, my marketing team, my blacksmith, my judicial system, my guide. I believe in all those things. Because, gentlemen, at the end of the game, if you can't see the end game, then every move that you make will be uncertain. But the end game can never be her opening her legs. If that's the case, then you are always going to shift your mentality to follow her lead into her end game, gentlemen. Okay? And this is why all these traits you have to master, gentlemen, within yourself. I want you to be able not to guide a woman. I want you to be able to tell a woman what it is you want to do. And if she doesn't comply to the thing that you are telling her to do, then get rid of her. She's not interested in you, because a woman that's interested in you is going to comply. But please, I put that asterisk. I want to make sure you cannot ask for sex. You cannot ask for nude photos or anything like that. You cannot do that. That's the rule, guys. I don't make the rules up, but you have to understand that you cannot make this sexual. The demands of the task and ask cannot. Now, seeing you is not a sexual thing. If you want to see her, if you want to go feed the ducks and you want to go to Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks, and you let her know, hey, I want to meet you Saturday at 1:00 because I want to spend some time with you, that's okay. Now, let me show you when it's not okay. See, it's okay if the woman hears what you have to say and then says, well, you know what? I can't do it at 1:00 because I have another engagement. You don't cut her off from that. I have to do something with my family. You don't cut her off for that. I got other things I've got to do and I'm busy doing those things, which is none of your business. You don't cut her off for that. Is okay. But the moment you ask a woman to do something and she is not following that thing, then the reason why you have to let her go, listen, it's very important. It's not because she's saying nothing at all or beating around the bush or playing games. That's not the problem. I'm about to show y'all something. We're going to get deep. That's not the problem. The problem is she recognizes you don't have any leadership qualities, so she's not going to go where you're asking her to go. What's in it for me? See, most of y'all think that we're going to put it on the woman. We're not. We're not putting it on the woman. But what I am letting you know, you will understand why it is most women don't want to go to your place when you just meet them. And some women don't want to go on dates with you because they don't see any conviction that you hold to yourself, a standard that says, guess what? My standard is so high. This is what we call A game. You know what I mean? We always tell you guys, you got to bring your A game. You got to bring the best side of you every day. You cannot sleep. I'm saying, see, this is what y'all don't understand. And we'll keep showing you and teaching you young men. At 9 years old, and when I became a student of the game, I started to realize that there's no slacking. There are no days off. When I'm at school, I'm thinking in church. I mean, you're like kind of multitasking. You're always working on yourself. You're always consistently building up who you are and consistently training yourself and consistently working on yourself. And every woman that is lucky enough to meet you, not you meet, every woman that is lucky enough to meet you, I didn't stutter, not that you meet, you got to have your A game. And what is the A game? There are no excuses. There's no fear. There's no anxiety. It is just a belief in myself to lead myself, to give her an opportunity to spend time with me. Listen to what I'm saying. This is where leadership goes wrong for a lot of you men. And this is why you're not being seen as someone that can lead them and someone they actually want to follow. Because when you act soft, feminine, or you act emotional, a woman is going to challenge your leadership. But please understand this, and this is not to scare you, but I do want to keep this honest with you guys. Whenever you walk up on a woman and you do not have any game and you are not rooted in yourself, you are leaving yourself open to that woman taking over your territory because she will recognize you don't have any self-discipline. You don't have any sexual discipline. And when you act and move like you're needy, you're thirsty, you're desperate, and all you want to do is smash, which is an okay thing. It's not a bad thing, gentlemen. What happens is that she knows that she can take over your territory. But when a woman runs into a man that is consistent in his actions, okay, he doesn't waver. With this drive that he has, she's going to recognize conviction in him. She's going to recognize that he holds himself to a standard. See, gentlemen, the thing about the real game, no theory men that you recognize that sometimes you can't see because most of you don't have this, and it's not a bad thing, is that most of you just don't have a standard. But your standard is actually her standard because you're making who you are based off of her and not yourself. You're saying that when I meet you, I know nothing about you, but you meet my expectations. That means you're open for conquering. She will conquer you. What I'm saying, because of my standard, is that, and as I said before, this is not being mean to women. It's going to sound mean. It's going to sound rude. But it's true. When I meet you, you are a nothing and a nobody to me. You're not somebody. You're a complete stranger to me. And because you're a nothing and a nobody, which is honestly the truth, and I am a nothing and nobody to you, I admit, we don't know each other. You are a nothing and a nobody until you can show me that you should be somebody in my reality, gentlemen. Do you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying right there? Key word, in my reality, because I hold the standard. Because I never try to meet my expectations. I just keep going forward, because once you feel that you have met your expectations is when you actually put a roof over your head. But as you guys begin to learn and as you guys begin to grow, the ability to understand and manage your feelings is very important. If a woman recognizes you're nervous, she's going to get nervous, but you're not going to see it on her. Okay, gentlemen, so there are different perfect pitches. I got you, King. Give me a second, King. I got you. I answer your question 1 second. I want y'all to write this down. Okay. So any musicians out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anybody that plays an instrument very well on a level of which I'm talking about has a thing called perfect pitch. So in music, perfect pitch means that person can play that what is it, that note, whatever the note is. an A minor, or a G flat, or whatever the note is. I don't know notes, but perfect pitch means that they can recognize when you're playing something wrong. They can hear it and recognize it. It's not lining up to what it should sound like. They can notice it. I'm saying that when you have perfect pitch, it doesn't matter if everything's being played at one. You can tell there is actually something off in there and detect who's doing it wrong. That's the depth of perfect pitch. Now, I've talked to you about sexual perfect pitch that guys that have game have, Zag, myself, all the real game, by listening to women, how they talk. But now let me throw another one in on you guys that y'all don't know. Women have, and I told you, since they are the masters of emotions, they have what you could call an emotional perfect pitch, meaning they are the top of, there is nobody greater than them when it comes to feelings and emotions, meaning that if she has emotional perfect pitch, just like a song that is off, she can recognize, not in how you dress, not in how you lift weights, not in how you have your corner office or you driving and you're looks maxing, you're on high status, money, clothes, and Riz and all those things. Listen to me. They have emotional perfect pitch, meaning that the moment you open your mouth and say anything, they will be able to recognize that you have emotions or you're quite emotional and you have clouded judgment. Listen to me. This is the number one reason why she's not going to your house the moment you meet her. Because behind the guy asking her to come over to my place, because of her emotional perfect pitch, she can recognize femininity in you, and she can recognize there's clouded judgment. Because she gets to that level, then there opens another door. And this is how women are able to see if you're that guy, regardless of what you're wearing and how many muscles you have. They can recognize a person who can't manage their emotions, and they act impulsively. They act quickly. They act needy. They act desperate. And behind that, they know that is inexperience, and they know there is no leadership. They know this person has poor decision making, and that they can't trust somebody that moves like her. This is why it gets exciting, gentlemen, when they run into a man, because the tone in which they are trying to listen to and try to hear is not even there. There is no tone that she can connect emotions to. Because when you have game and you're one thought, one mind, one way, gentlemen, okay, the emotion can never, ever, listen, as I told you guys, women are the key top when it comes to emotions and feelings and all that stuff that they go through. But they rarely meet a man who is connected to who he is, to himself. There is no pitch or tone. It's silence. And the silence can draw out butterflies in her, because she can recognize. Okay, gentlemen, you guys, you know how we always laugh and say, I'm undefeated, right? You know how when somebody calls in, I already know his story. And I'm not trying to sleep with him. I know his story. So if I can detect your story and what you see and think about yourself before you even ask your question, what do you think happens with a woman that has emotional perfect pitch? They can recognize things in you that you don't even recognize in yourself, gentlemen. That's what we're saying. But this is why when you learn the game, gentlemen, you become king, because at that point, you have the ability to make firm decisions under this weird thing that doesn't happen to us, but it's going to happen to you, called under pressure. You guys put yourselves under pressure all day. You go out, put pressure to meet women. You put pressure on yourselves to talk to women. You put pressure on yourself to text women. And you're always putting yourself under pressure. Let me grab this question right here. And gentlemen, if you have a question, put a Q. Lines are open. So you want her to ask, what is your standard and expectation for? No. My only expectation and standard is something that she doesn't need to know, but she'll be the first one to feel from us. My standard and expectation is to allow her something she's never had before, and we always say it, something only a man can give her, something that we have to give her, and that is free will. That's the standard. And that's the expectation that I have of her. I want her to realize that I'm going to put you in a position to want to mess with me because you actually want to mess with me, not because I'm kissing your ass, not because I'm running behind you, not because I'm begging you to give me a shot like the average guy does. No, I'm going to give you a chance to fuck with me, King. You see what I'm saying? That's the key here, to mess with me. Because I can't give the standard to her, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show her why me without saying anything at all and allowing my mouthpiece and who I am to actually take it to another level. Is emotional perfect pitch like having confidence in how you express yourself emotionally? No. Mm-mm. Wait, King, call in. Let me explain it to you. King, call in. Just call in real quick, King, if you can, okay? Just call in, King, real quick. Call in, I got you. Just call in real quick. I'll explain it to you. Call in real quick. What I'm saying to you guys out here, the reason a woman will not recognize emotional perfect pitch in a man who is a king to himself, because they're not used to seeing, hearing, talking to, or interacting with somebody who has a commitment to himself and not a commitment to get between her legs. That's what throws her off. But also that's the driving behavior in which she wants to actually get to know you. All right, King. Listen to me. You there, King?
What's up, Coach?
All right. So let's think about this for a second. So when you started listening to me, before you started becoming a student, I can recognize that you were having difficulty with women in certain areas. Yes?
Right. Yes.
But I also know that every woman that you were running into could see you the same. But I don't have emotional perfect pitch. I just have game, but I don't have emotional perfect pitch. I can't tell femininity in you because I'm not a woman to tell that. But I can tell what you think about yourself because I know what I think about myself because to have game versus what you think about yourself, looking outside of yourself. So the moment that you go up to any woman, regardless of where it is at, you're going up to her starting off not actually believing in yourself. Because between you and that woman is pressure, it's uncertainty, and it is saying that, oh my God, whether it's fear or rejection, there are several things blocking you. I'm listening, sir. What's up?
Well, that's why I was asking. So all those emotions that pop up, it's like having the confidence and control of.
But there is listen. There are no emotions in the game. No, that's the point. There are no emotions. Is there emotions when you open the door?
No.
Is there emotions when you turn on a light switch?
No.
Is there emotions when you grab your remote control, your car keys?
No.
Is there emotion when you open your refrigerator?
No.
Is there emotion when you open a beer?
No.
Tie your shoes?
No.
Put a t-shirt on?
None of that.
None of that. That's the whole point. None of that.
Got you.
So your emotion is that you are committing to what's between her legs and not committing to yourself. Because the thing is that, see, as a man, there are no non-negotiables. There are none. See, what draws the king is your board of directors. Your board of directors, when you have game, moves like a computer, like I've always told you guys. It's the closest thing to a computer. A computer, if you type in 3 + 3 and hit enter, does it negotiate what 3 + 3 is? No.
No, it just gives you the answer.
It just gives you the answer. It is a non-negotiable, because at the end of the day, as a man, I hold myself to the highest standard. And I accept nothing but loyalty, not only to myself, but how I move, think, and react. I cannot demand loyalty from a woman, but I can demand respect. But she doesn't have to be loyal to me, because she's not my property to say, you have to be loyal to me. Does that make any sense?
Right. Yes, sir. I got you.
But see, when most of you, unfortunately, are not aligned with who you are, because there's no alignment between your words and your actions. You say you want to talk to her, but your actions don't compute, because you actually don't believe that you're good enough to walk over there and talk to her, if that makes any sense. Thank you, 33 Lights.
Yeah, so that's when you say like your actions and your words don't line up.
Right, you're incongruent. Yeah, that's where the game comes in at. You have to line everything up. But that's what I'm saying. So when it's lined up, she can recognize your emotional perfect pitch. Or she, from her emotional perfect pitch, can recognize how scared you are, how nervous you are, and that even if you're trying to cover it up, like you'll see on the Pineapple Show tonight, which y'all will learn tonight, for all y'all guys watching, when y'all watch the show tonight, watch how she moves. Now you'll see a slight movement, but the moment you watch these guys open their mouths, because of her emotional perfect pitch, she already knows their story and knows that they don't have anybody, knows they don't have any leadership, knows that they're very inconsistent in their actions, and they're not really reliable people. They just pretend to be reliable people or faking interest. Does that make any sense, buddy?
I got you, Coach.
All right. So you have any other questions, buddy?
No, that was it. I appreciate it.
All right, respect to you. Thank you very much. The Grind says, I tend to speak very fast through my sentences. How can I be? No, well, you can't. So let me ask you a question. When you order a hamburger, do you go fast? No, you don't. When you're talking to your mom or dad, you don't talk fast. You don't. So again, your problem is you speak very fast because you do not believe in the person and what you're saying, and you know what you're saying. You're full of shit, and she shouldn't trust you. So everything you're saying, you know, is a lie. It's fake, and it's not. It's everything you're saying. Every little fast thing that you think you're saying to her, trying to impress her, she recognizes your fear. Women don't want to hear big promises, fake speeches, okay? All right? They want to see through your actions. Your words don't carry weight when you don't have or not connected to yourself. And this is why when a lot of y'all guys go to clubs or bars and you're talking to women, and then she's laughing at you or laughing at something you say, watch the emotional perfect pitch. You meet a woman, you begin to talk to her. And then the moment she gives you a little attention, she recognizes through her emotional perfect pitch that you are thirsty and needy. Because here it is. She's like, okay, he asked me a question. I'm giving him an answer. But why won't he just go away? Why is he just hanging around? Does he think just because I'm talking to him that he's got a shot to sleep with me? Whereas you guys are saying to yourselves that, wow, she's talking to me. That means she must like me. That's why, okay, gentlemen, that's why gyms, doctors' offices, any kind of office, paralegal, anything that has a secretary or a lady in the front, they always want to hire somebody that looks good 9 out of 10 times because they know or want to give you the feeling that you actually have a chance of getting that woman. If you can just come on the side, let me get your money and go back out there, you might have a chance at her because she's going to ask you how you're doing. She's going to ask how it's going, and she's going to do things in there, okay? No, wait, grind. Grind. Sir, please call in. I want to hear the stuttering. Please call in. Please call in. I want to hear the stuttering. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I think your stuttering comes from a lack of fear. Nobody just says, nobody does that, dog. They do that when they're nervous. They do that when they're nervous. And I'm not trying to make fun of people that stutter, but you're telling me you can't say A, B, C? You're telling me you can't do that, right? You're telling me that you cannot just say A, B, C. See, slow it down. So you're trying to say A, B, C. So come on, man. Stop that bullshit, dog. Come on, man. We know the truth, man. Come on, stop that shit, dude. Come on, man. Come on, stop that, dog. And the fact that you won't call in, you know I'm right. Anyway, I'm not even trying to, I'm going to move on because I'm not trying to disrupt the class. But what I'm saying to you gentlemen out here, there is no reason why you should waste your time talking to somebody that's playing games with you. All of this stuff women needs to see in you. They need to see knowledge that you know not only what it is you know how to do, that you can handle someone like her. They need to see that you have some skill to you or experience with women enough to tell a woman what she can do. Have enough experience. And gentlemen, the moment you cannot tell a woman what to do is the moment she is going to lose respect for you. Remember, guys, respect is a something that is not given. It is definitely something that is earned, and you must learn that you got to earn this at all. And that's what we say to all you guys. It's something that you must earn. And when you can earn it, you're good. Because most people don't realize, and Scary, leave him alone. This is what I'm saying. He don't want to learn. See, this is why I told him to call in you. I know because he asked a fake ass question. He doesn't want to know the answer. See, gentlemen, losers are always going to ask questions, but when they want to get help, they're going to run from it, because that means at that point, the help they're getting is going to force them to take accountability, Scary. And that's why he didn't call in. That's why he didn't call in, because he knew if he called in, I would force him to take accountability, in which he'll never do. And that's why his question is full of shit, as I said before. He won't even take accountability, because if the question had any merit to it, he would follow the instructions and call in like he was told to do. But he wants to sit there and make all these excuses. Man, this guy's lying. He's lying. He's full of it. Won't take accountability at all. But when you understand the game, gentlemen, and the reason why women cannot detect any kind of fear on you is because of how you engage the woman. Let me get this call right here. Area code 661. What's your name? What's your question, sir? 661 going once, 661 going twice.
What's going on, Steve?
Sir, what is your name and what is your question, sir?
My name is Marvin, and I'm calling the grind on your channel right here.
Marvin, are you stuttering right now, Marvin?
Nah, man, not right now.
So Marvin, shut the fuck up. Marvin, shut the fuck up and stop lying. You know, Marvin, you're proving my point, Marvin. You're a fucking liar. You don't stutter because you have a stuttering problem, because you just showed us you don't have a stuttering problem. You have a you problem where you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in your capabilities, and you worship women. So please tell me I'm a motherfucking lie. Come on, tell me.
It probably is.
Well, yeah, it probably is. Because but wait a second. But listen to how you're talking. Where's the stuttering at? Where's the stuttering at? You're stuttering because you get around women because you are chicken shit scared of women. You're feminine, you're emotional, and you don't have a standard. That's why you fucking stutter, because you're scared. You don't have a stuttering problem.
I'll say, well, can I say this? I mean,
wait. Can you say it? I tend to
speak better sometimes.
Wait, time out. Can you say it? Wait. I want everybody to listen to me. Where the hell is this stuttering at? Hold on, Marvin. Hold on 1 second, sir. Tell me, gentlemen, where the fuck is it stuttering at? Shouldn't he be coming on like, Steve, what's going on? You ain't doing that. You're like, no, Steve, no, you're like, hello, Steven, how are you? My name is Marvin, and I like the da. No, you're not stuttering. Marvin, why don't you be honest and say your stuttering is a triggering thing because you are scared of women? You don't stutter. I'm not trying to fuck you, and I'm talking to you like a normal person.
Steve, I would love to take women out of the equation because it's not. I promise.
Marvin, what the fuck, Marvin? How is it that you're talking to me and not stuttering, then, motherfucker?
I'm looking for that answer, to be honest.
Oh my God!
Because there are times where I do it more and I don't do it more.
I can't
make the way you were just going about the A, B, and C thing. I have a lot of experience doing that on my day-to-day basis. Right now, I'm not, and I love the fact that I'm not doing it right now. Oh my God! Why
don't let Marvin? Please listen, Marvin. Listen, Marvin. I think you're fucking lying. I don't believe you. I believe that you're
lying.
Marvin.
My wife having to go through a stutter is just
motherfucker.
Bullshit.
You're not stuttering now. You're doing it because
do I gotta stutter? So do I gotta stutter right now to just?
Yeah, wait. You say you
phone call?
Yeah, of course, because you.
I go on my door.
Your message. Hold on. Your message is that you got a stuttering problem when you talk fucking fast. And I said the reason why you talk fast is because when you get around a bunch of fucking women, you get all scary ass and you don't know what to do. So because you get nervous, you talk fast, which might trigger your stuttering, but it's because of the woman, dog. It ain't you.
I could agree with the nervous part. for sure. I think so too, and I'm not feeling no kind of nervous right now. So it's probably why it's easier right now.
No, it's easier right now because the person you're talking to, we're not trying to have sex with each other. No diddy. It's the ones
I'm
that you're
telling you, it's not about a woman.
Man, whatever the fuck.
I do that around friends.
Come on, wait a second. So you say you do it when you're nervous. So why the fuck are you nervous around your friends? They gonna touch your booty or something? Why are you nervous?
I don't fucking know.
No, you do. Well, how old are you? How old are you, big dog?
I'm 25.
You're a grown ass man, so you can't explain why you get nervous around other men. Why they want to touch you? Do they try to touch you in Playboy?
I guess because I think I'm about to mess up talking here or something like that.
You're about to mess up talking? Why do you seek validation from a bunch of guys anyway? Well, you got to feel that you got to say the right thing to a group of men. That sounds really suspect, my big guy. I'm not saying you are, but something's not adding up. You're trying to say that you can talk very articulate around me. You're saying you get around other men because you get nervous. What
really
man?
People in general.
What man? No, I'm a person. I fall into this in general, and you're not studying around me.
If I could do this 10 out of 10 times,
man, what, dog? Come on, dog. Look, man. Look. You're just scared of women, dog, and I don't know why you just won't admit that shit, dog.
Why would I be scared of women?
You ain't. You think you got game? You think you talk to a motherfucker with game? So you think you have game? I don't hear it. You think you got game?
What?
No, please explain. You got game? You what?
Steve, I'm not dumb enough to be like to tell Steve I got game, but come on, like yo, what I'm saying here is
no. I'm asking you a question. You think you got game?
Nah.
Right. So how can someone who doesn't have game, who gets nervous around guys and women, go and tell a motherfucker with game who doesn't give a fuck and isn't nervous around guys and women? Go and tell him what the fuck you think. How does that work, big dog? Come on, man. Come on, dog. The only way we can handle that is you just got to be honest with yourself, buddy. If you can't be honest with yourself, you always fuck up. So if you want, listen. Here's the thing, buddy. Here's the thing, Mark. Look, I am not here to help you. You're not a student of mine. You are in your own reality, so you believe what you fucking want to believe. That is your truth. But I am telling you from outside of that little poor victim ass reality that you're in, that you're the fucking problem. But you can't see that through your lens right now because you feel like that it's other men and women and you get nervous. Shit doesn't make any sense. What fucking man gets nervous around people? No, a man doesn't. Just say, look, a man doesn't. What man gets nervous around a woman and a bunch of, excuse me, let me say it again, guys, where he gets nervous around them? Who does that? What man does that, sir?
I mean, no man. No
man does that. So then, because of your feminine and emotional side that you're in denial on, this is why you're acting out the way you are, because you're seeking validation from women and other guys.
Hey, I'm looking to game up and get past this. That's the show.
You're looking what?
I'm calling it. I'm looking to game up and get past this because I don't.
You can't get You can't get past something you're in denial about, dog. I can't help a wall. You know what that means? You are grounded in what you believe to be the problem versus someone that's actually telling you what the problem is.
The problem's me.
No. The problem, I know the problem is you, but what is the problem of you?
That I'm stuck thinking the stutter's keeping me from progressing.
Why? Because starts with an N. You're what? Because they make you what?
Oh, nervous.
Right. So, and nervous, is that a masculine trait or a feminine trait?
Feminine for sure.
So then do you see you're emotional? You're seeking validation. And you don't see that?
I can see what you're saying.
No, you can't see what I'm saying because you know you can't. Because you still fight me. You're just saying it to shut me up. That's what you're doing. You can't see what I'm saying.
No, what you? No, hold on. I ain't dumb enough to call you and think that you're saying bullshit to me. No, I ain't doing that.
Okay, you've been on for 9 minutes and haven't stuttered yet. So how the fuck do you? This is what I'm talking about. We've been talking for 9 minutes and you have not once stuttered. You said, Steve, I've got a stuttering problem when I speak fast. Do you talk fast with your butt buddy friends?
I mean, I'm gonna say I do.
Well, wait.
It sound like bullshit.
Wait a second. Why are you talking fast in front of a bunch of guys? For what?
It's just hard to slow down sometimes.
Wait a second. You says the guy that's been talking to me for almost 10 minutes. You've been slowing down here. So you're a lie again. It's another lie.
You know what? So what I've noticed, right, is like when I'm like alone or like versus like being in public, right? It's like a bit of it's easier to say whatever I want to, you know, when I'm like by myself.
Is a lion a lion in an apartment?
Yeah.
Is a lion outside?
It is.
Is a lion in the springtime?
Yeah.
The winter?
Yep.
The summer?
Still is.
And the fall? So
Yeah.
if a lion is a lion all the fucking time, then you are full of fucking shit. You choose to come up with this excuse outside because there's something that makes you nervous and it starts with a W and ends with an N and you know it's fucking women and you're in denial, man. Why can't you just accept that you're scared of women? This doesn't make you, I'm not here to knock you, but I can't stand liars. You know I hate liars, man. There's no reason. Why would you want to lie to the person that's trying to help you? How is that? How are you going to learn how to be a king when you're sitting there being a queen?
I don't know what to tell you, Steve. I mean, it's not because of a woman.
Then how the fuck? Okay, well, excuse me. So it has nothing to do with women? So what is your fascination with men that's so great and sexual that you get nervous around men? Again, men. You said it's not about women, so let's go ahead and take women out of this equation. Now, it is okay, and I always tell all you guys, if you feel that you love a man, I have no.
All right.
Well, all right, what?
You know
what?
It's not about a man. You know what?
It is
what
about.
it is?
Wait.
It's about me.
No. You said you're getting nervous, so you said it's not women. So if it ain't women,
here's what it is.
Sir, no. Hold on, sir. I've got to teach a class here. If you're saying that you are not nervous around women, then apparently there is something about these men that make you nervous.
Okay, so here's what it is. It's the fact that I see myself speaking a certain way, and when it doesn't come out across that certain way,
so then,
it's like a confliction.
Okay, right, which means that the confliction is now you're seeking validation from men. You said we took the
vision.
We took the women out. We took the women out because you said it's not about women. I said it was, but you said it's not about women. So what is so special, sexy, or about these guys that makes you so nervous that you stutter around a group of men, not women. You told me to take them out. I took the women out the equation. So what is your fascination with men that you need validation and you stutter around a bunch of dudes?
I think what it is the pressure I put on myself to talk a certain way. And
A certain
not,
way.
you know,
So
not
wait. So you're trying to impress your guy friends?
I'm trying to impress myself.
Wait. How are you trying to impress yourself when you're nervous around a bunch of men? You're trying to fake who you are around a bunch of men, and you seek a bunch of men's validation. How is make that make sense, dog?
I give a fuck about a bunch of men. It's not about them. It's about me.
No, wait. Oh, no. It has to be, because what the fuck do you think is triggering your stuttering? Do you think the air is triggering it? So I'm gonna give you a multiple choice. Is it the air? Is it a squirrel? Wait. Is it the grass? Is it the clouds? Or is it a bunch of dudes that are triggering your fucking stuttering? What do you think it is? Because it ain't you. There's something triggering it when you go outside, and it surely isn't women, because you said yourself it has nothing to do with women. So what do you think it is? The clouds, a squirrel, grass, or men?
I agree with that. I think there is something being triggered when I go outside. I
Right,
agree with
but
that,
wait,
'cause it's easier to in the
wait.
crib.
But what? So you're telling me when you see a cloud, you're like, oh, you see a tree?
I put it to baby. Steve, it's crazy.
Oh, wait.
Like,
You
it's-
see the
it's like,
grass?
damn.
Or when you see your guy friends, you start to stutter. I'm listening. I'm not the bad guy here.
No, you're very helpful.
I'm not very helpful because you're still in denial, and it's a shame that you don't want help.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because you're in denial, dog. You said this isn't
About what?
about women. So you're making this about men, and I'm trying to understand how is it, or what are these guys doing or touching or whatever to you where you feel that you got to stutter around them and you're seeking their validation. Why?
Why can't it be a speaking thing in general?
Wait. It can't be in general. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Excuse me. Allow me to go back and read what the fuck you said. Okay, because I hate liars. But let's go back and let's see here. Let's go back and read what it is you said. You just said that it wasn't guys. I stutter in real life and do speak fast to my family, friends, etc. It's not a woman. Is that now? That's what you said. So did I not take women out of the equation? So I'm asking you, what is your connection to these guys that is so great that you get nervous, speak fast, and stutter? Who are you interested in? What's going on?
Well, so the only guy I'm interested in is myself, and coming across that
doesn't you're not, the math isn't mathing, because we're reading what you're saying. Everybody's reading what you're saying. You just admitted it, buddy. I don't understand.
Wait, what did I say?
I just read
I said around friends and family. It's not about women.
Right. So your friends are guys, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. So I ask, what is your fascination with hairy guys that makes you so nervous that you want to stutter, buddy? I'm just asking. Listen, I'm
all
not.
Right, look. So in that case, we can throw, because at first the reason why I said that, right? was because it was being made to seem like women was the main reason why.
I know women play a part of this, but no, we took women out of the equation, so we're no longer talking about women. We're talking about your.
We can take everyone out of the equation. Steve.
No, that's not. No. Your thing is there's something about Harold, Robert, and Jacob that you like so much that you stutter, dog. I don't know why you think this is funny. I'm being dead ass serious, buddy.
I mean, you're making jokes right now.
No, I'm not making a joke. I really feel if you really like guys, I'm not here to judge you if you like a man. That's not my.
All right.
I'm not here to judge you.
But would you allow me to put this back on track to the?
No, I think you need to just be honest with yourself. Sometimes something's wrong in us, and we just find other men attractive for some of you guys, and they make you feel a certain way. And if a guy makes you feel a certain way, it doesn't make you less than a person. It's okay. You just got to cope with it and then come out with it and talk to your parents. I'm not joking. There's just no way that a grown-ass man is going to say that he's nervous around other men if there's no sexual attraction to that man.
I've been dealing with speaking issues for quite some time, bettering myself.
So wait,
when it's not coming out the same time, how I can come out.
Okay, everybody listening. When has he stuttered? Anybody in the chat room, has he even fucking stuttered one time?
I'll tell you right now. I've had
my God.
One of my best performances. I'm glad I'm not stuttering like that right now. I'm glad about that. And I want to take too much of your time.
You are. I gotta move on. Just listen. Just get with him and have that conversation with him, because there's something that he's doing to make you feel like wanted or attracted or something. I don't know.
I'm just looking to slow down and
you're not looking to slow it down, dog. You can't, dog, dude. Talk to your guys and cry and hug and do whatever y'all guys do. That you ain't. I'm dead ass serious, man. That's not manly, dude. Men don't do that shit, dog.
Hey, dog. I'm looking to get better in every area, man.
No, you're not. But you're not. I appreciate the call, but I'm just saying that you're not looking to do anything, buddy. You're not.
I promise you, I am. This is an everyday thing for me.
All right, man. Well, I gotta continue, but yeah, just make sure you have that conversation with your family first, and then tell your friends. I feel like coming out should be something you should be doing, buddy. That'll stop the stuttering.
Hey, Steve, you're a funny guy. You have mad game, man. I appreciate everything.
I don't understand why you think I'm laughing. Okay, I'm dead serious. I don't joke about that. If you like guys, you like guys. All right, man. I'll let you go, man. Respect. I'm serious. I'm not, guys. I'm not saying this to be mean, dog. I'm not joking about that. This gentleman made a statement that he says that he gets nervous and he stutters, and then after talking to him, he took women out of the equation. So he gets his way around a bunch of guys, and it's nothing. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to that. Guys, let me get this question right here. Got a question, please put a Q. We're talking about having a standard, gentlemen, and the importance of the standard. So let us, let's get to, all right, so let us get to the next question. He says that is confidence not real? Is confidence not real the same way fear isn't real? Oh, is confidence real the same way fear isn't real? Well, you don't have confidence. See, I'm real because I can grab myself. I believe in myself, okay? I'm real. I believe in myself. So I don't understand what you're talking about. There's no such thing as fear. I've said that several years, several decades. There's no such thing as fear, gentlemen. There's no such thing whatsoever. So I don't understand your question. Gentlemen, you got a question, go ahead and ask. We're chopping it up. We'll do a few more minutes if no one's calling in and ask a question. But we got the Pineapple Short later on today. But I'll continue to say a few more things, gentlemen. As I told you, this is why consistency and vision and things like that are very important in the game. Because without those things, gentlemen, you are always going to be led astray. And this is what happened to a lot of guys. You're being led astray because most of you guys don't believe that you're worthy enough to get any kind of woman you want to get after or go after any kind of. I can't say you're going to get them all, but going after them, okay? So I'm just saying, y'all guys, and this is sad. This is a bad thing, but hopefully we can have that joint rectified a little bit. My back's itching shit. Hopefully we can have that rectified and everything, gentlemen. But some guys just don't want help. They're just in denial. But women will never follow someone they cannot trust. And through the game, it will always be your action. Because as you guys know, that is important that all you guys embody your own values to what you want to do and how you want to express yourself. Be consistently consistent and not try to force someone to do something that they don't want to do. Okay? That's what's so important in the game. Gentlemen, last round of questions we asked. We got the Real Game No Theory. The Pineapple Show tonight at 8 East. So we want to make sure that you guys are able to check that out. But gentlemen, I do appreciate you guys out there. We just want to cover real quick why it is so important at the end of the day to uphold a standard. And until you can uphold a standard, you're never going to get the things that you should be getting as a man. So gentlemen, we will let you go and we will see you guys later on tonight. Myself, 1950, and your boy Zag. We out. Peace.